BRB chat. Like plus sub GTA stream after this fire. Anthony Rizzo gotta get replaced ASAP. Face with tears of joy, I'm JP, he good asshole. U. He decent, I'm finna trade for a ace pitcher. Scooble, Cease, or Paul Skenes. Taking a quick shower. Yankees said we only trade Spencer Jones for Paul Skenes, but I wanna get rid of Spencer tbh.
It's good to two people in the trade. I gotta make a convincing trade, man. Hold on. Did I debate your car? Visit remove the sticker for the car's use. There's a. Let me see if I can do this car.
Thank you for calling perfectgift.com. Para español, oprima 2. To activate, check balance, or manage your PIN, press 1. If you are a recipient of a gift card and you
Please enter your 16-digit card number. Thank you. Please enter your 3-digit CVV code. On physical cards, the CVV code is found on the back of the card. Thank you. Good news. Your card has already been activated. Your balance is $0.48.
Bruh.
To repeat your balance, press 1.
So no money. Yeah, I'm about to break this freaking card. I don't even know what kind of card. Let me see if I have a card. But, I need a cable real quick. I'll do that. Our injury situation forcing us off over the. Don't give me all people bad. What is y'all doing? Give y'all Will Warren. Y'all get an 89 starting picture. Bruh, can't make the deal because they got injuries, supposedly.
Is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. What's the scouting report on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The lefty fires. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
A little bit high. The count now 2-2. That one missed. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled, and This is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Yandy Diaz now. And that one fouled off. Fried, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Andrew Vaughn now. Foul ball there. First and second, 2 down here on opening day.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset of the changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0. So 2 down, and here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Fastball for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And the pitch. Goes down looking. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees coming back. Back in New York. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shane McClanahan. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. The Yanks down by a run as we play game one of this 4-game series. Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. A massive home run. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that wall.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. The wind of the pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's off the wall. Around third, the relay throw. The tag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Ground contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Caminero makes the play, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, and now for the top of the 8th, here's the shortstop at the play. Junior Caminero. Free back to work. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Zips it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
The Rays trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wells down to first with it. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And that drops in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The line to kick the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Line drive, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones.
Yankees.
Where you got to make them pay.
New pitcher now, Luke Weaver.
Number 30, Luke.
To the batter now, Yandy Diaz. First offering, and it just misses.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to score that out. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Down to 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Palacios, the runner at first with 2 gone. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back here in New York, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. And he deals. Line drive. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works a splitter. Righty delivers. Right side, Chisholm. To first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Sanchez stands in now and watches strike 1. Good eye right there. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. And now it's even up.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Garrett Cole, a 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that third time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what he does after having, seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents guys from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what he accomplished last year, he should be pretty proud of himself.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Out towards right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Ryan Bliss, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Got him swinging. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And now the Yankees will see what they can. Bottom of the first. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Jose Caballero. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Top of inning number 7. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman,
Mitch Garver up to hit here.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot
inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That's in for a strike.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. Swings through that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here at the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. They continue to trail 7-0. Bottom of the inning. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Luis Gil.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
David Fry now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
1 out, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Rosario gathers, throws to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. 1 down. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Now into the ball game on defense. Number 22. He takes over behind the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch, backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably a good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
And that's in for a strike.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fry leads off first with 1 away. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back, and he can't make the play. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed.
That's hard hit on the line. And Ramirez is set down. Runner tagging from third. Throw is on line, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Comes up empty.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Now fly ball to right center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Guardians 2, and the Yankees nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, number 27.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 38, Jeffers Williams. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 75, Camilo.
A 12-8 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB. From Target Field in Minneapolis, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Edouard Julien. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing.
get going for the last half of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton. Flips the corner. Strike one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit.
Julien.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge puts it away, and there's two away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Just missed. On the ground to Jazz. Gets it to first. Inning over. We go to the eighth. Now it's Gold. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The punch out there, one out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. The Twins down to their final out. Eric Brown Jr., the next twin up to hit. The Twins down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Rosario collects, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, we're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And a pitch. Connor Norby, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Way inside, gets out of the way. And now the lefty. That one in triple digits. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. And that's in for a strike. Catcher has it, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Now the no. Number 2 hitter.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Fought off foul. Norby gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Goldie makes the catch. One away. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Rodon, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a big swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. And swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away.
Runner on the go. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the bottom of the. Rodon back to work. This one high in the air to left center. Grisham makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 1-2. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Myers.
Here's the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off. Tied at 4. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. Jeremiah Jackson, the next up for the Marlins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
Blasted right by him. Bottom of the.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 38, Kevin Williams. Now pitching for the New York Yankees,
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
One error, they left 9 runners on base.
And the strange GTA in the middle.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Aaron Judge. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation. Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
One
strikes.
out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Middle of the first. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And starting this one, Kyle Harrison. Chris, it's a little more common. All set to start the 9th in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Jurickson Profar. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bregman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Rip towards third. McMahon fires over to first. And they get Bregman for the out. So they're down to their final out. Now batting Tristan Casas. And that's a strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. And that is the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 14 runners on base.
Cedo. They're trying to buy that car. I know.